Here we go, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host Galadon. Join me as we delve deep into the meta of Clash of Clans as it stands post-update. Now, of course, many of you, including myself, may have been slightly disappointed by the update, but let's get to that in just a moment. In the meantime, let's check out Nabrax with an absolutely beautiful Blizzard blimp value right here. Watch this blimp roll in and drop in kind of a suspicious looking spot in the base, but notice the massive value that it is about to gain with the invisibility and the rage and the super Blizzard wizards going in there, wiping out a couple of scatter shots. Okay, one scatter shot, the eagle is down, and just so many defenses getting absolutely obliterated. Look at the Archer Queen. The Archer Queen, she's hiding within that invisibility spell. Looks like she is going to survive, but no, it is not to be. Nabrax's last ditch of the wizard attempt will take out the Archer Queen. There it is. And just a beautiful opening right here. Very cool to see. And notice also creating a natural funnel for the Archer Queen and King. Nearly a quarter of this base is wiped out in that opening sequence. Okay, so let's talk about what has happened with this past Clash of Clans update. Were you disappointed? Okay, you don't need to let me know down in the comments because I know you probably were, but go ahead anyway, just because, you know, comments help the whole YouTube algorithm, and as long as we're there, maybe you get a chance to click on the subscribe button, finally subscribe to Galadon, and turn on notifications by clicking the little bell. All of that stuff helps the channel a great deal, and I do appreciate you guys that are subscribed. And heck, you're already here watching the video, so that's a huge first step. But anyway, okay, so the Clash of Clans update. Okay, here's the thing, and I'm just going to give you my unfiltered opinion, okay? Yes, I am truly disappointed in the content that came up in this past update, yet, no, I'm not angry with or disappointed in the Clash of Clans team, and here's why. It is my belief, and this is not factual knowledge, this is just my belief. My belief, based upon past experience with the team, is they are uniquely focused and driven towards a massive, game-changing, all-inclusive, meaning all sorts of town halls, update coming at the end of 2021. So, I kind of am giving them a little bit of an excuse, a mulligan, a gimme, whatever you want to call it, for this past fall update. It was a placeholder. Think of it as just like holding you over. It's an appetizer, right? Okay, so the fall update is an appetizer and the winter update is the main course. Now, if the main course is one of those little foo-foo plates where they bring you a little tiny bite of food in the middle and call it gourmet, then yeah, I'm going to be sending it back, if you can understand the metaphor there. So yes, obviously, we're excited about the end of the year update. I know that usually they are good ones, and I'm hoping that it is going to be better than any update we've seen since Town Hall 14. And in a lot of ways, I feel like updates that add content that is unique to the game, that is widely used by different players. And what I mean is, you know, maybe you're not a builder-based fan, but a builder-based update, that was a big deal. Clan Games was a big deal. Gold Pass was a big deal. CWL was a big deal. I'm looking for an update in this next content release that is along the lines of those that I just mentioned. Now, I know that's asking for a lot, but I feel like, again, because of the lack of excitement and unique content coming in this past update, that we as a collective fellow fans of Clash of Clans, I feel like we have earned it. We deserve it, right? It's gonna happen. We're ready for it. We're prepared. And Exorcist prepared his Invinciblimp to roll all the way to the Town Hall to wipe it out and grab the Town Hall. I love that strategy. So much fun to watch. So, okay, originally this video was going to be more about the meta, and now I've shifted it to be more about updates. And that's just the way I roll. I'll let you guys know that, of course, none of my videos are scripted. I just generally have an idea of what I want to talk about when I start a video, and then I just let it roll from there. And we've definitely rolled down the hill here because I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I am not complaining about this past update, but at the same time, I totally understand those of you that feel the game may have become a bit stale. I will admit that I am going through a bit of a burnout cycle myself, and having played Clash of Clans for nearly 9 years, I think that I've seen many of these cycles in my own gaming experience, and none of them involve me, leaving the game, deleting the game, stopping uploading Clash content or anything like that, but they just involve me maybe not being quite as passionate about the game as I could be or should be or would be, however you want to put it. So yes, I think that's coming back, and I do have complete faith that exciting stuff is just around the corner for Clash. Now, what exactly that's going to be, I don't know. And that's actually kind of cool because, again, if I don't know what's coming to an update, then I can sit here and go, you know, I think that we're going to get a new hero pet, 5 new levels to the heroes or hero pets. Town Hall 15 is going to involve something crazy like, wait, we already have weaponized builder huts. Okay, but just, you know, other crazy things like that, like we talked about in the 20th anniversary episode, like maybe a new resource or something like that. You never know. Something outside the box. Always look for that when it comes to Clash of Clans updates. And that's where I think that, again, and I know I've talked about this before, the social aspect of Clash of Clans is somewhat lacking. And you even look at new Supercell games like Everdale that are really highly focused on the social aspect of the game because they know that's what makes a game successful, getting players to interact with each other. And yes, the removal of global did hurt that, although global overall was just not a great place to be. It did hurt that social aspect of Clash of Clans, and I feel like that's where the dev team needs to work on bringing an element back to the game in order to get players excited about Clash once again. So that's my hope, that's my anticipation, that whatever this next update is, it involves something social, it involves something that is going to get clan members to interact with each other in a more direct way. And whether that means they're going to build a base together, a giant mega clan base that you have to donate resources or troops to, or it's going to be a big clan attack where you're going out and attacking other bases, working as a team. I just think that that's going to be the key. I also, of course, have mentioned clan alliances in the past, where maybe you have 2 or 3 clans that work together towards a similar goal. That way you've got sister clans that have always been there. You've got these feeder clans that players have put together over the years. Now maybe there's a way for those clans to interact more directly, to communicate more directly as well. And then it doesn't replace global, but it's an improvement because suddenly you have 100 or 150 players that are communicating with each other. Okay, check out the epic balloon right here. How do players think of this stuff? How does Exosys think of this? He drops in the balloon behind the multi-target Inferno to wipe it out. And I'm sorry, but that's like a 9 million IQ play right there. I don't know where these guys come up with this stuff. I never would have thought of that. And I bet you anything, that was premeditated. He's like, I'm going to hold on to this balloon, and it's going to roll in behind the multi-Farget Interno and wipe it out while it's trying to burn down my Hog Riders. And sure enough, that's exactly what happens. And the balloon just goes on to wreak havoc throughout the rest of the village. But exciting stuff. So I will just mention a little bit about the current meta of the game. I don't see that there's been a huge change post-update, and yes, I'm a little bit disappointed because I'm still seeing Dragon Riders, which I find boring. Lalo is obviously still predominant, at least through Tribe, and, you know, the hybrid, although stronger now with the new Miners and the new Hog Riders, isn't back and just going crazy, which I was admittedly kind of hoping it would be OP. So, we'll see. I'm mostly just biding my time, waiting and preparing for the excitement of the last update of this year. I hope you guys are as well, and that means I hope you are subscribed. Thank you, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam, and that is why I love thinking about it, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to other people, animals, and the planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks and full updates, please.
Galadon, should we just change your name to Gallywine?